Did you know that what you do in the first hour after waking up could determine whether you'll live to 90 or beyond? It's shocking, but true. Most people have no idea they're sabotaging their longevity every single morning, before they even finish breakfast. In this video, I'll reveal the 7 morning habits shared by people who live well into their 90s, with strong bodies, sharp minds, and a spark in their eyes that most folks lost decades ago. But first, I need to tell you something that might shake you. By the time you're 80, your body may have already lost more than 50% of its muscle mass. And I'm not talking about people who are bedridden. I'm talking about everyday seniors, folks who walk, talk, and live what they think is a normal life. That loss? It doesn't just weaken your body. It steals your independence, your ability to play with your grandkids, to travel, to get out of a chair without help. It speeds up fatigue, brain fog, even memory loss. But here's the part no one warns you about. It happens quietly. You don't feel it at first. One day you just feel slower. You start avoiding stairs. You sit more. You rely on others for things you used to do yourself. Then the medications start piling up. And before you know it, you're shrinking into a shell of who you once were. And it didn't start in your 80s. It started with the choices you made in the morning, back in your 60s, 50s, even 40s. But here's the good news. What if I told you this decline isn't written in stone? That right now, it's still in your control. Because there are people, in their 70s, 80s, and yes, even their 90s, who are still living full, vibrant lives. They're hiking trails. Dancing at weddings. Waking up clear-headed, strong, full of purpose. And they all have one thing in common. They've built a few, simple morning habits that science is now proving can dramatically extend both your lifespan and health span. And the wildest part? One of these habits takes just 30 seconds. But don't expect your doctor to tell you this. Because over 90% of seniors have never been told how critical that first hour of the day truly is. Most of the advice out there focuses on medication, not prevention. On surviving, not thriving. But you deserve better. So today, I'm going to show you the truth. The 7 morning habits that could predict whether you'll still be standing tall, living strong, and loving life, deep into your 90s. Let's dive in. Habit number 1, morning sunlight within 30 minutes of waking. This one might sound too simple to matter. But it could be one of the most powerful habits you ever build. You see, your body has a built-in clock, your circadian rhythm. It controls when you feel awake, when you feel tired, even how your brain and hormones function. But here's the thing. As we age, that internal clock starts to drift. It gets weaker. And when it's off, so is everything else. You might wake up groggy, even after a full night's sleep. You might feel down, or foggy. Or just off. But when you get natural sunlight, especially in that first half hour after waking, it resets your clock. It tells your body, it's morning. It's time to be alert. It's time to feel alive. And here's the science. Morning sunlight boosts your natural melatonin production at night, helping you sleep better. It improves mood by increasing serotonin. And it can even lower your risk of Alzheimer's, because a properly timed body clock protects brain function over time. You don't need to sunbathe or sweat. Just step outside, even if it's cloudy. 5 to 10 minutes is enough. Take your tea with you. Sit on the porch. Let your eyes, without sunglasses, absorb the natural light. This one habit can quietly and consistently change everything about how you feel during the day, and how well you sleep at night. Habit number 2, hydrate before coffee. Now this one, it's sneaky. Because a lot of folks wake up, shuffle to the kitchen, and go straight for the coffee pot. I get it. It's comforting. It's a ritual. But here's what most people don't know. After 7 or 8 hours of sleep, your body is dehydrated, even if you don't feel thirsty. And the moment you pour that first cup of coffee, you're actually pulling more water out of your system. Dehydration in the morning can mimic all sorts of problems. You might think you're tired, or achy, or stiff, when really, your cells are just screaming for water. And chronic dehydration doesn't just cause discomfort. It puts stress on your joints, your kidneys, even your heart. It can lead to brain fog, fatigue, and poor circulation, all of which are often blamed on aging, but are often just from being underhydrated. So here's the fix. Before you drink your coffee, drink a full glass of water. Add a small pinch of natural sea salt, not table salt, to help your body absorb it better. That one glass helps your cells rehydrate, improves digestion, jumpstarts circulation, and even helps your coffee work better without giving you that jittery crash. It's simple. It's fast. And it's something your future self will thank you for. Habit number 3, a 5-minute joint mobility routine. Now, let's talk about something most people overlook, until it's too late. Mobility. Not stretching. Not fancy yoga. Just a few minutes of gentle movement to wake up your joints. You see, overnight, your body stiffens. Your joints, especially the smaller ones like your wrists, ankles, and neck, can become tight and sluggish. And if you go straight from bed to the kitchen chair, you're reinforcing that stiffness all day long. But when you spend just 5 minutes moving those joints through a gentle range of motion, you tell your body, we're still in this. We're still moving. There's real science here. Simple mobility exercises, even something as basic as arm circles or ankle rolls, increase blood flow, reduce inflammation, and prime your brain-body connection. And that's huge. Because balance, reflexes, coordination, they're not just about muscle. They're about communication between your brain and your body. And that communication slows down with age, unless you train it. These tiny movements are like a tune-up. They help prevent falls, support posture, and keep your brain engaged with your body. Try this. While your tea is brewing, stand tall and do 10 arm circles forward, then 10 backward. Roll your ankles slowly. Stretch your neck side to side. Even seated, you can rotate your wrists, flex your feet, gently twist your spine. It may not seem like much, but over time, it keeps your joints young, and your confidence strong. Habit number 4, the 30-second cold splash, or cold shower finish. Alright, now this next one. It sounds uncomfortable, but stay with me. Because it just might be one of the most powerful longevity triggers you can tap into. And it only takes 30 seconds. It's called cold exposure. But don't worry, I'm not talking about ice baths or plunging into freezing water. All you need is a cold splash. Or ending your morning shower with 30 seconds of cold water. Here's why it matters. When cold water hits your skin, your body responds instantly. It releases norepinephrine, a natural chemical that boosts alertness, improves focus, and reduces inflammation. It also stimulates your immune system, your circulation, and even your metabolism. But more importantly, cold exposure builds cellular resilience. That means your cells become better at handling stress, physical, mental, and even emotional. And over time, that translates into a stronger, more adaptable body. Now, I get it. It's not pleasant at first. But that's the point. It's a small act of controlled discomfort that trains your body, and your mind, to respond instead of react. And the best part? You don't need to fill a tub with ice. You don't need fancy equipment. Just turn the water to cold for the last 30 seconds of your shower. Breathe through it. Let it pass over your neck, chest, and back. That's it. You'll step out of that shower feeling awake, alive, and clear-headed. And with time, you'll notice your stress tolerance goes up. And your aches and fatigue? They start to go down. It's simple. It's fast. And it's backed by real science. Habit number 5, a protein-packed breakfast. Let's talk about breakfast, not just having it, but what's on your plate. Because when it comes to longevity, muscle isn't just strength, it's survival. Did you know that muscle mass is one of the clearest predictors of how long, and how well, you'll live? It protects your bones, keeps your metabolism steady, helps prevent falls, and even supports brain health. But here's the truth most people don't realize. As you age, your body needs more protein, not less, just to hold on to the muscle you already have. And yet, most seniors start the day with toast, cereal, or even nothing at all. That's like trying to run a car without fuel. A protein-packed breakfast tells your body, it's time to build, not break down. It balances blood sugar, supports lean muscle, and keeps your energy steady for hours. So what should you eat? You don't need a steak. Think simple. Scrambled eggs. A bowl of Greek yogurt with some berries. Or even a plant-based protein shake if you're on the go. Add a sprinkle of nuts or seeds, a slice of avocado, or a spoonful of nut butter for healthy fats. You'll feel fuller, stronger, and more mentally clear, all from one meal. And over time, that morning protein becomes your secret weapon against age-related muscle loss. Habit number 6, a gratitude or mindfulness practice. Now let's shift gears, from body to mind. Because living long means nothing if your spirit feels heavy. This habit may sound small, but the science behind it is massive. Studies show that just a few minutes of gratitude or mindfulness in the morning can lower your cortisol, that's your stress hormone, and increase serotonin, the chemical that helps you feel grounded, calm, and content. And here's the beautiful thing. A happy brain doesn't just feel good, it heals better, thinks clearer, and even lives longer. So how do you do it? You don't need to meditate on a mountain or chant mantras. Just sit quietly. Take 5 deep breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth. Or simply write down 3 things you're grateful for today. They can be big or small. The warmth of your tea. A memory. The sound of birds. This short moment, just for you, helps set your emotional compass for the day. And when done consistently, it actually rewires your brain to focus on joy, instead of fear. You'll find yourself reacting less, breathing deeper, and appreciating more, even on tough days. Habit number 7, a brief social check-in. And finally, the habit that's easy to underestimate, but may be the most life-giving of all. Connection. Loneliness is more than just a feeling, it's a health hazard. In fact, researchers say that chronic loneliness is as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. That's not exaggeration. That's data. Because isolation doesn't just affect your mood, it impacts your immune system, your heart, even your risk of dementia. But just one small connection in the morning, it can change your whole day, and extend your life. So here's your habit. Send a quick text to your grandchild. Call an old friend. Say hello to a neighbor walking by. Even a short conversation, 60 seconds, a smile, a laugh, reminds your nervous system that you're not alone. That sense of belonging. It's medicine. Not the kind in a bottle, the kind that heals from the inside out. And if you do this daily, if you make it part of your morning, you create a rhythm of connection that sustains you in ways no supplement ever could. So, if you want to feel stronger, stay independent, and maybe even become the superager in your family. The one who everyone looks at and says, how do they do it? Just pick one of these habits. Start tomorrow morning. And let that one small step become momentum. Because here's the truth most people miss. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be intentional. You see, aging well, living into your 90s with grace, clarity, and strength, isn't about luck. It's about the little things you do each day that quietly build a healthier, longer life. Maybe it's that glass of water before coffee. Maybe it's stepping outside for 5 minutes of morning light. Or maybe it's as simple as a quick text to someone you love. Whatever you choose, do it with purpose. Not because someone told you to, but because you're choosing vitality over decline. Connection over isolation. Growth over giving in. You are not too old. It is not too late. Your body is still listening. And it's never stopped trying to protect you, even when you've forgotten to protect it. So give it what it needs. One morning at a time. You're not just surviving the years. You're thriving in them. And it all starts with how you wake up. Now let me ask you something. Which habit surprised you most? Was it the 30-second cold splash, that little burst of resilience in your own bathroom? Or was it the quiet, healing power of stepping outside, and letting the morning sun kiss your face for just a few minutes? Sometimes, it's the smallest choices that carry the greatest weight. Not because they're hard, but because they're consistent. And consistency, that's where transformation lives. And here's another question I want you to really think about. Do you know someone who's defied aging? Someone who still moves with grace, who laughs easily, who carries stories in their eyes, but not weight on their shoulders. Maybe it's your sister. Your neighbor. Maybe it's you, and you don't even realize it. Those people inspire us. They remind us that growing older isn't a sentence, it's a season, full of richness, wisdom, and possibility. So share their name in the comments. Tell us who that person is, or if you're becoming that person yourself. And let us know where you're watching from. We truly love hearing your stories. Because this channel, it's not just about habits. It's about building a community of strength and hope. And if you're ready to thrive, not just survive. If you're ready to reclaim your mornings, your energy, your life, then go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe to Thriving Age Tip. Because every single week, we uncover simple, science-backed secrets that help you stay sharp, strong, and fully alive, well into your 80s, 90s, and beyond. You were never meant to fade quietly. You were meant to flourish. And we're here to help you do just that. I'll see you in the next one.